Nowadays, just making beats or samples isn't going to cut it. Today, I'm unveiling the skills that are going to turn you into an ordinary producer to an extraordinary one. Let's start with the foundations, musical skills. By learning an instrument like the piano or the guitar, you're not just able to create a melody, you're able to express emotion. Have you ever had this crazy idea for a melody or this crazy idea for a top line, but it doesn't come out the way you wanted it to sound? Well, these skills allow you to create intricate harmonies and convey emotions and feelings within your music. Learning an instrument like the piano pretty much allows you to play anything using a MIDI keyboard. On the other hand, learning an obscure instrument like the accordion might not be commercial or as popular, but if you build your brand enough, and say Drake ever needs an accordion player, he might even hit you up. Begin by selecting an instrument that resonates with you. Invest time in structured practice, and gradually start incorporating what you've learned in your practice into your music production. Start with learning the basics, and over time, you can start implementing harder and harder songs and techniques. A good way to learn an instrument is to learn how to play your favorite songs. It's fun and motivating. Go on YouTube and search up Chicago Freestyle on piano tutorial, and there'll be 100 tutorials on how to play Chicago Freestyle on the piano. Set aside 30 minutes a day to learning your instrument. 30 minutes a day might seem like a lot, but 30 minutes is a lot better than someone who spends 0 minutes improving their skills. Embrace learning other skills like video editing, graphics design, or even sound design. These skills can allow you to get your foot in the door, opening a world of new opportunities. They can also be used as another stream of income. You can offer artists or producers video editing for X amount of dollars or whatever, and then over time build that connection, and then one day you might be able to work on them on some music. Or say you know how to create crazy visualizers. You can use that as part of your brand for when you post snippets. If you can accompany your snippets with crazy visuals, it'll make you stand out from those who just screen record their screen for their snippets. Take some time to dabble into another creative skill like video editing, graphics design, or sound design. Even 1 hour a day over time can make a massive difference. Plus, the theory and the stuff you've learned in one skill can carry over into your music. Music production isn't about solitary hours in the studio. Social skills matter too. Building relationships in the industry, collaborating with artists and producers, and effectively communicating your ideas can lead to opportunities you've only dreamt of. I've met a lot of artists and producers who are crazy musically, but due to their social skills, they missed out on so many opportunities. Get outside your room or your studio, go to events to meet other producers or artists. Even reach out to fellow artists or producers online and engage in meaningful conversations. The more you talk to people and the more you put yourself in uncomfortable situations, the more you'll know what to do and how to act in future situations. Remember, connections are the bridge that can take your career to new heights. Music isn't just art, it's a business. Navigating contracts, negotiations, and partnerships requires finesse. By refining your social skills, you can confidently discuss terms and negotiate deals which ensure that your creative efforts are valued and compensated. And this leads me to my next point. You've heard of so many artists and producers who sign bad deals and are trying to get out of their contract. This could have been avoided if they spent a bit of time researching the business side of the music industry. The business side of music is often boring and overlooked, but yet crucial. Understanding copyright, licensing, contracts, royalties, etc. ensures that your work remains protected and you're able to reap the benefits of your creativity. Business skills also equip you to assign proper value to your work. Negotiating fair compensation for your productions, understanding royalties, and managing contracts are vital for sustaining your artistic pursuits and earning a living from your passion. Educate yourself on the basics of the music business. There's a good book that every producer should read called All You Need to Know About the Music Business, which, as the title describes, goes in depth about everything you need to know about the music business. Another important tip to do before signing any sort of contract or agreement is to get advice and an opinion from an entertainment lawyer. Although expensive, that $500 lawyer fee might save you thousands, even millions in the future. Taking care of the business side allows you to focus on what you do best, creating music. A great way to get into studio sessions is to learn how to engineer artists. There have been plenty of stories of producers who started out engineering for artists and then eventually producing for them. Pierre Bourne and Young Nudy is a perfect example. Pierre was engineering Nudy for ages before he even mentioned that he made beats, and now they're a goated duo. Recording, mixing, and mastering not only land you studio sessions, but open up additional income streams. By offering these services, you open up the door to another stream of income while honing your craft and building a loyal clientele. Your ability to handle the entire production process, from making the beat to the final finished product, increases your desirability and your reputation within the industry. Start by learning the fundamentals of recording, mixing, and mastering. Watch tutorials and use other people's templates. I've been using Kenny Beats/Alex Toume's engineering template, but over time I've just adjusted to my needs. Also, you don't need to learn another DAW. Personally, I use FL, and I know a ton of producers who mix, master, record, all on FL. At the end of the day, use what makes you comfortable, because the last thing you want is figuring out how to record on Pro Tools when you've never used it. Marketing is the bridge that connects your music to your target audience. Even the most incredible music needs a platform to be heard. Mastering digital marketing, social media strategies, and content creation can allow you to reach a wider audience and create a loyal fan base. Marketing skills encompasses more than just promotion. It encompasses crafting a distinct brand identity. From logo design to social media aesthetics, your visual identity becomes synonymous with your music. Figure out who your fans are, where they congregate, and how to effectively reach them. Experimenting with trial and error, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, is a powerful way to develop marketing strategies. In addition, seeing what works for others is a powerful way to refine your marketing strategy. As a music producer, mastering these skills not only allow you to create remarkable music, but also share it with a wide audience, build a loyal fan base, and secure a thriving career. Doing something once a blue moon isn't as effective as doing it for 30 minutes every day. Consistency is the driving force behind the compound effect. Small, consistent efforts accumulate over time to yield significant results. Devoting a little time every day to developing and learning new skills can lead to remarkable results over the following weeks, months, or years. Start by devoting 10 minutes a day to learning a new skill. Over time you can increase it, but at the start, just building the habit of learning a new skill is crucial. That's why I created a free, customizable habit tracker made just for producers that you can print out or use online. You can use it to implement new skills and habits into your routine. The link will be in the description, it's free, go get it now. Beethoven and Mozart weren't born with the ability to play piano like they do now. They were just consistent enough to stick with it over a long enough period to get where they are now. Remember, consistency is a key. It might be overwhelming to try implement all these skills that I've talked about in this video all at once. But instead, start with learning one skill at a time. And when you feel like your skills are good enough to move on to the next, slowly implement the next one. At the end of the day, transforming mere practices into mastery requires consistency. Small efforts can turn into significant gains.